In late 2015 and all throughout 2016 so far, we've heard a lot about the Zika virus. So what is the Zika virus exactly? The Zika virus is a disease caused by the Zika virus, and it is primarily spread across various regions, usually tropical. It is here that the air is warmer and still bodies of water provide an ideal breeding ground for the mosquitoes. The bite of an infected mosquito of the genus Aedes spreads the Zika virus. The mosquito is a vector that carries the virus and can transmit it to people. Where is Zika virus occurring most often? Cases of the Zika virus have been found in Africa, Southeast Asia, the Pacific Islands, and recently in Brazil and the Caribbean. While there have been no known cases of infection on US soil, there have been travel-associated cases in the US. These areas offer the ideal climate for mosquitoes to breed because they get hungrier in warmer climates. The warm air incubates the virus faster, so when the warmer season approaches, optimal territory expands. What are the effects of the Zika virus exactly? Some of the observed effects of the Zika virus so far have been those of fever, conjunctivitis, itching and rash, as well as headache. While these are some common symptoms, research has shown that as much as 80% of those infected with the virus will not notice any symptoms. If only 1 in 5 people infected by the Zika virus fall ill, then why is it of such concern globally? The answer is that there is strong research suggesting that women who are pregnant and infected with the virus may give birth to a baby with severe birth defects such as microcephaly. Children born with microcephaly, like the one seen here, are born to mothers who were infected with the Zika virus while pregnant. What is microcephaly exactly? Well, microcephaly is a condition as well as a birth defect in which the infant's head does not form properly. While microcephaly may be immediately noticeable in an infant by its smaller than average head, it has more effects than just that. Other symptoms can include a backward sloping forehead, facial distortions, seizures, coordination difficulties, as well as dwarfism, hyperactivity, and delays in speech and movement.
Pediatric neurologist Dr. Vanessa Vanderlinden saw her first case of microcephaly back in August. Soon, more infants with the same condition, the same unusually small head.
During 2 weeks in the middle of September, 5 cases of babies with microcephaly.
After ruling out the usual causes, they looked for other clues. 70% of the women reported a rash during pregnancy, a symptom that helped lead them to the main suspect, Zika.
Getting bitten by a mosquito isn't the only way to become infected with Zika virus. It can also be sexually transmitted. If a woman has intercourse with an infected individual during her pregnancy, her fetus can still be infected. The virus can also be transmitted to the baby during delivery. In terms of detection of the birth defects in utero, doctors have been successful in identifying infants with microcephaly using prenatal ultrasound. Additionally, in December 2015, the Pan American Health Organization reported the identification of Zika virus RNA obtained from amniotic fluid samples. There are precautions to take to reduce the risk of becoming infected with Zika virus. One of the biggest defenses against it is knowledge and education about things such as methods of transmission, symptoms, and location of Zika virus outbreaks. President Obama has already called on Congress to fight the Zika virus by providing $1.8 billion in emergency funds to help with the virus outbreak. Precautions to reduce the risk of Zika virus infection include abstaining from sex with individuals exhibiting Zika symptoms, avoiding travel to countries where known infections have occurred, as well as wearing long sleeves and pants if you cannot avoid areas where mosquitoes are common, and using mosquito repellent and mosquito netting. Doctors are currently working to combat the virus. Research is being done and data collected. Additionally, the Zika Embryopathy Task Force, coordinated by the Brazilian Society of Medical Genetics, obtains data during the pregnancies of women thought to be infected. No parent wants to see their child suffer like this. And although Zika virus is a serious health concern, doctors and health organizations are working together to better understand and combat it, to protect present and future generations.